This is the story of the super force of space explorers. More than me.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to this special 0 hour here on Mornings of Mischief. We are in Thanksgiving week. Black Friday's already upon us. People are having sales left and right, and we're going to talk about cartoons. That's right. Saturday morning cartoons, ladies and gentlemen. Zeropium, what is up, my brother? How are you doing?
Good God. Saturday morning cartoons on a Monday. Good goodness. Yeah, Zero can't talk already. Way to go. This is what happens when we're doing it live every Monday morning. Good God. So, shit. Oh, and there's our first curse word. Yep, Zero screws everything up. So, whatever. Hashtag I don't give a fook. So, good morning to my brother Loki. Good morning, chat. We're here Monday morning, kicking off the week again. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. If not, better luck next week. We'll see how it goes. But I'm thrilled to see you all again.
That's right. And in certain areas, we are broadcasting in Chinese. Ping pong ta po book.
Oh,
right.
I think we're probably going to get in trouble for that one too. Oh, probably. Well.
Vic, what's up, Vic? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Vic, Project Cambrian, Captain Track, or Captain Fandom Nerd. Good morning. Bro, email me. Give me a call. Let me know you're doing all right. Let me know when you're getting out of the hospital. Worried about you. Let us know what's going on. Good morning, everybody. Yes, Saturday morning cartoons. This awesome freaking thumbnail by Chris Persia, who was like, sorry, boss, I only had a half hour to do it. I'm like, oh my God, it's like killer.
I only had half an hour to do that. Yeah, you know what? It would take me half an hour to even think of something that would resemble anything that kind of sort of looks like that.
It's, I don't know, it's killer. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so very much for this awesome thumbnail. I'm looking at the Voltron, and I'm like, man, that's one of the first cartoons I can remember. That and He-Man. He-Man.
He-Man, I have the power.
That's right. That's right. We're not going to talk
Oh,
about
good
that
God.
horrible movie with Dolph Lundgren this morning. No, we're going to be talking cartoons. But I tell you what, man, growing up in Voltron, that's the first Christmas present I ever remember getting was Voltron for Christmas one year. I loved Voltron.
Man. And the Christmas season, it will be upon us. Goodness. Did you ever have any particular favorites that would do the occasional Christmas special?
Oh man, didn't Christmas special. I know that. Let's see. I remember Scooby Doo did like a Christmas special, didn't he?
Scooby Doo was always doing stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Scooby Doo and the Zombie Santa or something.
Oh my God, that sounds more like a South Park thing, but yeah. Well, there's another one.
Star Blazers, James Dosher, Star Blazers, man.
Star Blazers, goodness.
Silverhawks. Anybody
Holy
remember
crap.
Silverhawks?
I know the name. I'd probably know it if I saw it. We're going back a ways. Zero's really got to jog his memory this morning. But man, so many good ones that didn't even necessarily have to take place on a Saturday morning. But I mean, obviously, Saturday morning was, your child's prime time kind of thing, because you're always up before everybody, sneaking into the living room or wherever
Right.
you watched your cartoons, man. God, that was the place to be.
Project Cambrian says best thing about the Dolph Lundgren He-Man movie is how much fun the actor had playing Skeletor. Yes, I am Skeletor. Skeletor's the only good thing about that movie. Yeah.
So I guess in a way, Dolph Lundgren was the only good thing that came out of that.
No, the Skeletor. Evil Lynn looked rocking. Evil Lynn looked great.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just sticking up for Dolph Lundgren. I like that guy, and he's a smart guy too. What's that?
I grew up with Scooby Doo Super Friends with the Legion of Doom.
Oh, good God, man! Yeah, that's going back a ways. Holy shit! I remember. It wasn't even a cartoon, but I remember seeing Legion of Doom and Demolition and Hulk Hogan on Saturday morning. Whatever the hell that WWF special was. But anyway, wasn't a cartoon.
Project Cambrian. Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Cannot peel the magic. Hear the roar. Thundercats loose. Thunder, Thundercats.
Wow, we're nerds. Oh, Snarf, can you just maybe shut the hell up for 5 minutes, please? Good God. Yeah, no, I was just trying to. God, I think I just did that thing that I hate. When people say, yeah, no, or no, yeah. It's like, okay, dude, just let's make some sense here. Yeah, I remember, oh goodness, I remember Batman, the animated series. And I just remember the Christmas specials because I'm starting to see all the Christmas, commercials start to pop up all over the tube everywhere now. As soon as Halloween's over and us Canadians get through Remembrance Day, then the Christmas carols start. Then the Christmas music, then the commercials. But yeah, I remember Batman doing some Christmas specials. I'm sure there were plenty more, but they're not coming to me.
Oh,
right
Batman,
now.
Dude. I want
the animated series. And again, it wasn't even necessarily a Saturday morning thing, but it was part of the weekly lineup.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
Yeah, it's a Joker Christmas or whatever that episode was
Christmas.
called. I know they did a few of them, but man.
The Joker got away. Hello, everybody over on Rumble. Jester of Sin, Grumpy Old Marine Vet, Darth Arlena. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. It's going to be a crazy week here in Valhalla. It's going to be a crazy week for some people that are trying to get to and fro and back and forth and to their families. But we're going to talk about some fun stuff this week, like cartoons this morning. Good morning. Good morning, Arlene.
Like, oh my God, guys, grow up. Cartoons. How old are you? That doesn't matter.
I still watch Batman. We just watched through the animated series not too long ago and watched.
That was so good. That was so damn good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, the first movie. Got a
Was it
chance to see that in theater again. It's the second time. So I got to see
was that Mask of the Phantasm?
Mask of the Phantasm. So I got to see Mask of the Phantasm in theater when it released. It was I had to book the shit out of my dad to go see that. Come on, we're gonna go, and he liked the Batman cartoon.
Mhm.
He thought that was one of the better cartoons they had. So I actually got him to go see it, and he really liked it. He said that's one of the best Batman movies they've made. Yeah, yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But I got to go see that again recently in theater, so that's the second time I've seen it, and
Yeah, that was so
really
good.
good, really really good. That opening when they
Mm.
do the 3D stuff, and they've got the people singing, and it was good.
Mhm.
Perfect Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
Josh, perfect Batman movie.
It could have easily taken place of any of the Joel Schumacher ones that came out instead. I would have been happy with that, but hey, it is what it is.
Chronos saw Mask of the Phantasm in theater. There are not many of us that saw that first run in theater.
Yeah.
So
I
they had a
was
limited release.
I was not one of them. First time I saw that had to be on the old VHS machine.
Well, we had a big theater, so we had a theater that was close to us that had like 10 screens. It wasn't anything to write home about. But if you went deeper into Houston, we had one that was like a 25, and they had it. And
Mm.
so we had to drive a little bit, but
But it was
we
worth
got
it.
to see it. Yeah.
That was so totally worth it.
Gumbuddy said my dad got excited when he saw an episode of Thundar when they showed a part of an aircraft carrier with number 84 on it because that was the number of the aircraft carrier he was on in Vietnam. Really?
That's amazing.
But
Of all the coinky dinks out there. That's pretty cool.
be
It's
interesting
pretty
if our
it's
fathers served on the same aircraft carrier. Give me just a minute.
it could have been a thing. Man. So how many of you out there took part in the and I know we're gonna name drop this place, but this is back in the good old days. Were any of you fans of the Disney lineup? I'm talking like DuckTales, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck. Holy shit, Darkwing Duck was part of my morning lineup. Chippendales. I got Chippendale Rescue Rangers on Blu-ray. I haven't even seen it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
It
I
was
love
just
DuckTales.
it was just one of those things. I saw it in the store. It was like Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the complete series. I was like, oh shit, I haven't seen these forever. And I bought it probably like over a year and a half ago, and I still haven't sat down to watch it yet. Yeah, the
At the
Disney.
Disney afternoon.
Yeah, Disney afternoons. See, I say the Disney lineup because a lot of the times around here you could see them in the morning as well. But I do remember they were predominantly taking place in the afternoon. But afternoon, I mean a Saturday afternoon too was a great time to be a child. Because
How about this?
I could kick it off with Batman, followed up with the Disney lineup, so on and so forth. Go ahead.
How about this? Gummy bears, bong, bong,
Holy
bong,
shit.
bouncing here and everywhere. Bong, bong,
Oh
bong,
my
bong.
God.
They are the gummy bears. Dun, dun, dun.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I remember, and again, see, it wasn't even morning. A lot of these took place in afternoon for me. So the Saturday morning lineup, albeit a bit limited, but it was still good. But a lot of the stuff that you could see in the morning also took place in the afternoon. But I think back then afternoon lineups were a lot bigger and they packed a lot more into it because obviously kids getting home from school, so they're there. It's a lot different than trying to jam load everything into a 2-hour time slot in the morning. But Saturday mornings, you wake up, you get up early, you go in there, wherever, you turn on the TV, bam, got your cartoons like Gummy Bears. And God, I forget what part of the lineup Gummy Bears was on too, because there was like 2 or
It was
3
in the
other
Disney.
shows.
It was in the Disney lineup.
God,
It was in the Disney lineup. I'm pretty sure it was in the Disney lineup.
man. And Care Bears. Good God. I still have a Care Bear in the closet somewhere.
Care Bear stare. Oh my
Care
God.
Bear stare. When you're in trouble, you call Darkwing. God, Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Holy crap. That was so good. I think I was such a fan of that because I was like, I just kept thinking, man, he's like Batman, but he's a duck. I just thought it was cool. It was one of those creative Disney kind of things where they could be wacky, but they still made it believable.
The Gun Buddy says, I own the whole series of Gargoyles. Gargoyles was
man.
huge, man.
Gargoyles was badass. Gargoyles, yeah, and see that right there. I do need to point that out. Gargoyles, I was a fan of much later on after I found out how many goddamn Star Trek actors were in that show.
A lot.
A lot.
They used them as voice actors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but damn, I wish that show would have gone on longer.
Yeah, well, how many times can you say that with a lot of these is I wish it would have gone on longer. But you know what? Be careful what you wish for, because Voltron did that and its last season was absolute garbage. So with the last season of Voltron, it's Go Lion in Japan. They didn't make a last season like that. They defeated Zarkon in the very last episode of, I believe, season 4 in Japan, and that's it. They defeat him, and it's over. They've won. In the American version, you get a whole nother season after that. Well, that is all chopped up episodes. They chopped up a whole bunch of stuff. They bring Sven back. Sven, my lion. My lion. I'm missing my lion. I am Sven, and I'm missing my lion.
Sven is around somewhere.
Yeah, Sven. We must form Voltron.
Sven dies.
Come together.
You mean Sven has died?
Sven dies.
What am I supposed to do without my counterpart? I suppose I will have to wait for the rigor mortis to set in.
Yeah, and he never comes back. They save his brother, but he never comes back. In the American version, they save him. And he comes back in the last season and gets to take back the Blue Lion, and you're like, what is going on? Because you can tell there's a quality drop. There is a drop in quality from what they did. And that's when you kind of realize, they took over the studio that was making the American version. They took over the animation, and they screw up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the same could be said about a lot of stuff like that, because you got to think, when we say cartoons ran short, only like 2 or 3 seasons back then, a season could run you in excess of like 40 episodes, but I think a lot of times, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm looking at you, those first couple seasons were on fire. And then as the demand increased, then they started having to ship their material overseas to, these secondary companies to hammer it out. And that's when the work started to suffer. And that's when it all, hits the plateau and kind of falls off. But when you think about how many episodes that they were churning out there, it's easy to forget that there's a lot that went into that, I mean, like the first season in Ninja Turtles was 5 episodes, because all they wanted to do was like to tell that one, story arc. And then it's like, oh, hey, let's order, 25 more. Let's order 30 more. So, yeah, but man, Ninja Turtles, that was part of the lineup too. Holy crap.
Ninja Turtles, that's right. And that was huge. That was so huge, man. Ninja Turtles was
massive.
Everybody was getting the Ninja Turtle stuff. And we'll get you another shirt, Cap. We'll get you another shirt. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna have the store back up before the end of the year. We'll get you another shirt. So don't worry about that. We were just talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pizza time.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Right. I don't know how Uncle Carl ever friggin' did that voice for as long as he did.
So I've got a nice collection of movie turtles. Movie Turtles.
Show. The 89 one?
Yeah. The Turtles.
1990, something like that.
It was 1990.
Yep.
and I just got a hold of the babies. Bad babies.
Babies.
So when you see the little baby turtles in the sewer and they're like, pizza, pizza. Those
One
are
of them spoke.
yeah, one of them spoke.
Oh my god.
Okay, with the long necks, and they look messed up, dude. They look
Yeah.
just like they do in the movie. And that was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So I was like, when I saw that, I was like, I have to have that. And I had $40 off.
Mhm.
So I was like, I gotta get them.
Yeah.
Get them.
Also, thank you, Keely Chow. It was Uncle Phil, not Uncle Carl. I think I was thinking Carlton, but I know, yeah. So anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
babies.
Babies.
The outside world rejects you.
This is your family. Holy
I
freaking!
am
I
your
bet,
father.
God, I bet Darth Vader could sit in his big friggin' man cave on the Death Star watching that on the big screen and be thinking, that guy's awesome. Oh my God.
Victor Fontaine, I'm more Clobby's age. I remember waking up and watching Transformers while the hangovers went away as a freshman in college. I got lucky. I never had hangovers. So I never had a hangover. No matter what I drank, no matter what I other yeah. Anyway, I never got one of those. I don't know why. Don't ask me why.
I've had a few in my day. Boosh McFadden says, I saw Turtles in Time when I was little. We were all like, what the fuck is this? This sucks. The only part anyone liked was April in a kimono. You know what? I will say this. I'm a little bit biased. I might be the only one here, but I mean, I obviously loved the first one. That first one is a friggin' almost flawless masterpiece, but it is flawed, but it's the good kind of flawed. You can look past it. Secret of the Ooze. My stepdad got that for me for my birthday. So I will always have a soft spot for that one, regardless of how much
rap.
Regardless of how much Vanilla Ice was in there and how much they toned down the violence because parents were angry. Yeah, I guess we were
A fellow
angry
chucker, eh?
A fellow chucker, eh? But I also will always have a soft spot for the third one, which was never actually officially called Turtles in Time. It was just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. But I will always have a soft spot for that one because one day my mom just happened to surprise me with it on VHS. She went out to a store and bought me a copy. I didn't even know it was a thing. I thought it was, the first one and the second one, and that was it. And then she surprised me with the home video version of TMNT 3. So I will always have a soft spot for that one. So thanks, Mom. I still have it. All three of my VHSs, I still have them.
So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, the X-Men arcade game, and the Simpsons arcade game were some of the hottest 4-player arcade games that were out there. I mean, it was just everybody was always on those games.
Oh yeah.
So whether it was because you could play more than 2 people, it was nuts. You'd have a whole group of people standing around playing. You could be any turtle you wanted. Each turtle had their own setup. They were nuts. It was nuts. Mm-hmm. It was nuts getting in on those. And the X-Men ones, some of the X-Men ones were massive. There was one that had 4 screens that were all together where you could play 6 people. It was nuts. Those games were nuts.
Yeah, imagine my surprise tiny ass back then when I forget where the hell I was first time I saw that cabinet. But you see that thing and it's got a whole 4 joysticks. I think the one I had was just 4 players at the time. But man, the first time seeing that cabinet with the 4 joysticks, the 4 sets of buttons, a big giant ass screen there, and you got all the kids huddled around there just beating the shit out of everybody all at the same time. I'm thinking, God damn, what is that?
So let's X-Men.
Another
Let's
damn fine good
bub. I'm a Canadian with claws.
Yeah. The first official popular Canadian with a bad attitude. That was popularized.
I remember a friend was like, Wolverine's the greatest American soldier. I was like, he's not American. He's Canadian. Do you even watch it? My parents won't let me watch it. I'm like,
ostracized.
You just know who it is, but you haven't actually watched it. Loser.
Yeah.
I
He's a great
was
hero
like,
of the American Army.
like,
Sure.
just tell your mom to let you come over and hang out with me after school, and you can watch it at my house. And he did too. It's there after school and watch freaking X-Men.
Oh, that was good times, man. Yeah, X-Men was a great cartoon as well. I forget what
And-
part of the lineup that was. It's probably in
And
there with
adults
Batman
too.
Yeah.
It was more adult because there was like I mean, hell, Morph dies and Wolverine's got to deal with that. And as a kid, you're like, that's some heavy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty wild. It was Biker Mice from Mars. Holy crap. I can't believe somebody else knew that one too. Biker Mice from Mars. Like Vinny
Arcade
Moto.
games, Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Oh, that was the good stuff, man. Yeah, X-Men, Biker Mice from Mars. Anybody else remember Cadillacs and Dinosaurs? I don't remember how long that one ran for, but holy crap.
I don't think we had that.
Maybe
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there. It's like sci-fi, but there was dinosaurs in it. Y'all probably have to look it up because it's been so long. I couldn't even tell you a basic premise for it at this point.
X-Men, Punkwaddle says X-Men was toward the later part of the morning. Yeah, I think it came on around 10, 10:30. It was after, the parents got up and your mom took over the TV and she was like, I want to watch my preview for church tomorrow. And you're like,
oh, good
get
God.
off the TV.
Or your mom gets up. It's time to watch my morning talk shows. Come on, we need to watch Sally, Jesse, Raphael, and Donahue and Geraldo, and then Jenny Jones, and then blah 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 blah. All right, whatever. I'm going down in the basement to play Nintendo.
Pat S. And hell yeah, that's where you got the VHS tapes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Was at Pizza Hut. Pizza.
Yeah, I think.
Book it. If you read 2 books in 1 year, get a free personal Pizza Hut pizza from Pizza Hut. Buy the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, get a free personal fan pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yep. I still have my coupon. It only expired like 30 years ago, but I still damn well have it.
Take that in there and be like, I want a personal pan.
Yes. And they make it sound
I don't think this is good anymore.
They make it sound so royal too, but it was literally what, a 4-inch diameter little mini pizza there. But hey, you know what? It was good for the time.
Hey, those are still good. Those are still good. The personal pan, that's like the best pizza it has. But they want to charge you like $10 for that now.
God, I wouldn't know. I don't even think we have them around here anymore. I think the last Pizza Hut in my city at least burned down probably like 2 years ago.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
I remember that, but it wasn't Saturday morning. It was afternoon. For you Canadians out there, I don't know how many of you are. I remember Samurai Pizza Cats was part of the afternoon YTV lineup on cable channel 25.
That's Fox. The YTV stuff was on Fox.
Well, we just had a station called YTV here. It was Canadian. I think they filmed everything out of Toronto.
We just had YTV, and that was on Fox Saturday mornings.
Yeah. They didn't show a whole lot of cartoons, but they had a lineup with shows, like Power Rangers, Reboot, Samurai Pizza Cat, Sailor Moon, all that shit. So I mean, they kind of did a whole bunch of everything. And good morning.
I got up and was watching cartoons before my kids. Hearing the cartoons is how I got them out of bed.
Hell yeah. Dad, what are you watching? Shut up. The fight scene's coming up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime's about to fight Megatron for control of Cybertron.
Oh, Dad, again? They did this last week. Shut up. This is different. It's
right. One shall stand and one shall fall.
How many of them fell last week, Dad? Shut up. This is a new episode. Go do your homework. Dad, it's Saturday. Leave Daddy alone. He's watching his
Oh, no. There was one thing worse than doing homework. If you said that, if I tried to pull that shit, Dad, it's Saturday. Go to the lawn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always someplace else it could go. Dad, we cut the grass yesterday. Then rake up the bits of grass. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good God. What other how many other shows were out there? I couldn't even tell you because they all kind of just run through on my mind at once. I know I kind of just glanced over this before. I used to watch the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Oh, dude,
Um,
Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
with
Welcome, Luigi, to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
with friggin' Captain Lou Albano and shit. My
With
God.
Captain Lou Albano, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
how many wrestlers? You had the Hulk Hogan, you had the Hulk Hogan one, you had Mr. T's whatever hour. 'Cause he was kind of a wrestler. He at least wrestled at WrestleMania once. I'd call him,
yeah.
Junkyard Dog. Yeah,
He,
the Junkyard Dog.
the Junkyard Dog, baby.
Ooh, anybody remember this? It's Fat Albert.
Hey. Where's my pancakes, bitch?
And my pudding pop.
Get me my Oh, that's somebody else. No, I think
he had
that
his
guy-
own cartoon too.
He had his own. Oh my God, did he ever?
He had his own cartoon too.
Tell you what, you animated women look a little bit thirsty. Why don't you have yourself a sip of my special drink and then go lie down for a bit? Aw. Yeah, I remember Fat Albert. I remember Fat Albert. Okay, so what was I propose a challenge for you and chat and anybody that can remember this, because I know around here this show didn't last long, but it was a cartoon because I remember seeing it during the lineup where I used to watch Batman. And it was a cartoon that starred Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and one other sports superstar. I don't remember who it was, and I don't remember what the show was called, but they all teamed up together and they like fought crime or something like that. If anybody knows what I'm trying to get at, please, good God, help me out, because I cannot to this day remember what that show was about or what it was called. Yes, it was friggin' Bo Jackson. Thank you, Mockney.
Bo Jackson. Bo knows baseball. Bo knows football. Bo knows basketball.
Then Bo knows what the show is about. Hey, if Bo Jackson's out there, can you jog my memory, brother? I'd appreciate that. Oh my goodness.
Bo Jackson was everywhere.
Bo Jackson was everywhere. Holy shit.
He was Nike's all-star before Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Was it called Pro Stars? I'd probably have to look that up. But thank you for reminding me. It was actually Bo Jackson. Yeah, it was Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Bo Jackson.
Victor, I did that with Batman Beyond. So I watched Batman Beyond with my kid, and I think I liked it more than she did. So
also for Chris Persia, I did briefly mention Reboot, part of the YTV lineup around these parts, but you could find that around here in the morning and in the afternoon, but it was primarily aired in the afternoon on the YTV station.
You know what? One of the things I just realized a couple of weeks ago, because we've been watching Spider-Man, the 90s cartoon.
Right.
And there is CGI in the Spider-Man cartoon. It looks awful. But it was like, that was breakthrough back then. They were doing stuff, and it gets better. The longer the show goes on, it's like they get a handle on when to use it and when not to use it.
Yeah.
But it looks better. And mixing an animated Spider-Man in with a CGI city, because they only do it every once in a while. You can tell over time they get better at it, and they get better at it. And that's the first time I can remember a animated series combining animation and CGI. They used it very sparingly, but it looked like a lot of it looked like crap. I mean, it's like worse than PS1 graphics. It is, but I mean, they were doing something that nobody had done before, and I applaud them for that. I do. It was amazing when we were kids. It just doesn't hold up as much now. You're like, oh man, that completely takes you out of it. Why didn't you just keep doing the animated thing? Why do you have to go to this CGI thing?
Yeah. Oh my
Snorts.
God. The Muppet Babies. The friggin' Muppet Babies. Holy
Beast
shit. Oh my God. The flashbacks I am having this morning. Now I feel old. Holy shit. Well, I am old. I've officially kissed my 30s goodbye.
Okay.
How do you feel about that now?
Dungeons and Dragons. I watched Dungeons and Dragons when I was a wee little one. I was a wee little one, and it was I loved the chick with the hood that made her invisible. The thief. Can't remember her name, but I absolutely loved her. Thought that was like one of the best characters on that show was the chick. I know, right? Ist Ob Loki. Like the chick with the hood that could turn invisible. I was like, if I can turn
doesn't remember
anything.
Doesn't remember the important things like her name or anything, just what she looked like because she looked cool with the hood. Now shut the hell up, man. That was the whole point. That was the whole point of cartoons, to capture your imagination with the visuals.
Hi, Squeaker.
It's what brings you in there, man.
Love Dungeons and Dragons. She loved
yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Just wait till I hit my 60s. Good God, if I make it that far. Hell no.
Conan the Barbarian. So someone showed me they got that whole series. I think it was Pops. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Talk Hard, go over there, check it out. Watch Talk Hard every Tuesday. We're not having one this week, but we should be having one next week. I think he got the entire Conan the Barbarian series. And
damn.
I was like, holy crap. It was either him or Ironcaster. Ironcaster, if you're out there listening, it was you, sorry. I think it was one of them. One of them had it. And I was like, holy shit, that is badass. Yes.
Yeah. Why
his whole village turned to stone instead of getting killed. That's the only thing I remember explaining that to my friend. He's like, what do you mean they don't turn to stone? I said, no, they all get killed. And his mom gets her head chopped off. And he's like, dude. I'm like, yeah, you got to see it. And I mean, literally, we went back to my house after school. I threw Conan the Barbarian in, and then I got caught. We got caught watching it. It was like when he's going around the grinder, when he's moving the grinder all by himself. My dad walked by and was like, what are you watching? I'm like, it's Conan. He's like, no, you can't watch this. No. And he just
you can't watch this. No. You kids go cut the grass. Daddy wants to at least see the part to the witch.
I can't remember how old I was. I was probably like 9 or 10 years old. That's how, but I'd seen it. I just hadn't seen all of it. But I remember the beginning, and I told him, I was like, they don't get frozen in stone. They get their heads chopped off. What? And I was like, his mom gets, no, you're lying. I was like, I'll show you. We'll go to my house after.
It's right there in like the first 15 minutes, dude. Bam, right in your face. The Mr. T cartoon, Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Earth, wind,
dude.
Fire,
heart. Go planet.
Heart. Because there wasn't enough elements to fill the void of
the little Pakistani kid got heart.
Oh my God. But hey, you know what? Bless their hearts, because it was good while it lasted. They were trying to convey a message that, not a lot of kids were probably paying attention to back then. So God bless them. They tried.
You remember what is it? Was it Captain Toxic or whatever? His alter, like the evil one, they made the sludge and the
good God, I don't remember.
Global warming. They had rings. They had like the global warming ring and the toxic sludge ring.
I do remember. I remember the Toxic Crusaders cartoon. Which is funny if you realize what B movie they were based off of and how raunchy those were, because Lloyd Kaufman is a old dirty son of a bitch. Oh my God. Yep.
I didn't see the third one in theater. I saw the first two. And I loved how dark that first movie was. And I wasn't even like old enough. I wasn't even in my teens yet. So I was like 9, 10, 11. That was somewhere around there. And I loved how dark it was. And I love the fact that my boy Raph was like, damn.
Come back here. I'm not finished with you. With his friggin' thick New York accent, like, I lost the sign. Where did he come up with his stuff?
Then it is gone.
I can get it back.
Raphael, sit down.
couldn't this wait till morning? Good God, we should just do the whole friggin' movie for you. Oh shit. But it was good
Lost
though.
the sigh. Bennett is
Oh,
gone.
I don't know. I was trying to redecorate. You know, a little throw pillows, a TV news reporter. What do you think? Holy
Oh
shit.
my God.
It was so good though. Actually, you know, fun fact, I'm pretty sure every single one of the voice actors that voiced the turtles had a cameo in the movie. In fact, I think Raphael was the cab driver. When Raphael does that little somersault over the cab, and the guy's like, "What the heck was that?" The guy who's driving the cab says, "Looked like some sort of a big turtle in a trench coat."
Well,
You're going to LaGuardia, right?
You know, Kino in Secret of the Ooze, he is one of the turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he is one of the people in the suit.
Yeah,
he's one of the guys in the suit. He's not the voice actor of any of them. He's just the guy in the suit.
Because I think, I mean, obviously we know which one Corey Feldman, you know, voiced.
Donnie.
He wasn't in the movie, but here goes Gack Face.
Oh God. I remember when everybody was like, Donatello does cocaine, and I'm like, what? What?
So
they fired Donatello because he does cocaine.
God.
I was like, nah.
Yeah, that wasn't a good look for us turtle fans back then. What's cocaine? Oh, you'll find out in a few years, son. Don't worry. So the pizza delivery guy who drops a pizza down the sewer, just slip it down here. He voiced one of the other turtles. I don't remember if it was Leonardo or Michael.
Come on, I couldn't find the place. You're 2 minutes late, dude.
122 and an eighth. Terrific.
22 and an eighth.
Where the heck is 122 and an eighth?
Slip it down here, dude.
I gotta get
on it, dude.
Oh my God.
Just slip it down here.
Holy shit. Hey, this is a 10. The tab's 13.
You're 2 minutes late, dude.
Oh, come on. I couldn't find the place.
Wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Holy shit. We're making our own cartoon. We're just stealing everyone else's material. Hey, if anybody wants to hire us to do some horrible voice acting, give us a shout. But yeah, real quick. So because I know I mentioned this before, because you mentioned, you know, the actor who played Kino being in the suits. I gotta say, you know, I know a lot of those suits have fallen apart as the years have progressed, as they do. But man, when you
Jim
look,
Henson, dude,
yeah,
that was Jim Henson's Creature Creation Shop kicking ass and taking names.
Damn,
they brought the turtles to life. I don't care if every once in a while you can see someone's eyes in a mouth or any bullshit like that. They brought the turtles to life for millions and millions of little kids. There was a Zelda cartoon back in the day.
Yes, there was. I like that picture too. That's very mysterious. So I will say this, because Jim Henson, yes, the detail brought it to life for sure. And I will tell you this, because you know, as far as my knowledge goes, you don't see this a whole lot anymore. Wearing those full size, well, they were probably stunt suits, so they were easier to move around in. But the fact that you had legit trained martial arts performers wearing those suits, kicking as much ass in that whole movie the way they did, that is goddamn phenomenal. And that's why it still holds up today. One of the many reasons why it still holds up today.
Oh yeah, they had professionals doing the work. It's kind of interesting that, you know, we are in a time where we don't need the best. We just need something that can get you by. You know, if they had taken that stand with that first Turtles movie, it wouldn't be what it is today. It wouldn't. No. We wouldn't have it.
No,
it would have never made any money. It would have never done anything. Speaking of Legend of Zelda, Cartoon Minutes had shared a Beavis and Butthead inspired cut of an episode. Awesome.
I do remember Beavis and Butthead was not part of the Saturday morning lineup.
No.
Oh my God.
No, but let's talk about let's go over really quick. Let's go over some honorable mentions.
Oh good God.
King of the Hill.
Beavis
and Butthead.
It's a big lineup.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob, Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. Ren.
Oh, look, it's my magic nose goblins. I picked them myself. Holy shit, the flashbacks I'm getting. Good God. Yeah, there's
What else? What else we got? Honorable mentions. We got King of the Hill. Animaniacs. I completely forgot about Animaniacs.
Animaniacs. I can't believe I have not mentioned this at all, but Tiny Toon Adventures, and of course the grandfather of them all, the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show. Holy shit, I was watching that twice a day every single weekend because it was on in the morning and the afternoon. Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky
Oh, Brian,
and the
what
Brain,
are we going to do today?
We're going to take over the world.
Oh, my, did we try that yesterday? Kind of got our asses kicked, didn't we?
Brain.
Stimpy, you
What
blithering
we do
idiot.
every night, Pinky. Try and take over the world.
Oh, sure, if that's what you want to call doing what you do in between your sheets with the lights off, that's fine with me, Brian. I forget what the other guy sounded like.
Stimpy, you idiot.
Oh, gee, Ren. I didn't know that my powdered toast was going to make such a mess of the kitchen table.
You blithering idiot.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Oh my God. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was not part of the morning lineup. That was, I think that was a Wednesday or Thursday night episodic thing that was on City TV, if I'm not mistaken. City TV everywhere.
What was what was the gem chick that played the piano guitar? Whoever she was,
Jesus.
I liked her. I was like, yeah.
God, that sounds familiar.
And the villain chicks were hot.
Oh my God, you're such a sexist.
I know. Right? Hey, as a kid, you're growing up, you're like, holy crap, that's
well, I mean, yeah, you gotta think. I mean, when you have those coming of it, I mean, shit, I'm God, good God, ladies and gentlemen, when I was 13, I probably lost count of how many preteen, prepubescent boys were all watching Sailor Moon at the same time. I was not one of them. I never got into Sailor Moon.
And thank you, Gun Bunny.
But it was pretty big.
Thank you for being a member for the last 23 months. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Thank you.
Yeah. Go ninja, go ninja.
Ninja, go.
Turtle pow.
Who didn't love robots, giant robots? Okay, I'm gonna throw one at you real quick. Give me just a second because I've got to.
Sailor Moon. The boys were watching Power Rangers for Kimberly. Yeah, see, that's where I was. Oh my God.
Let's see if anybody remembers this.
Machini says, also with the $5 super chat, says this show needs to end with talking about the magnum opus, the greatest cartoon, period. It still hurts a year later.
What does?
And what would that be? You'll have to forgive me. I'm drawing a blank right now. Zero's been trying to collectively cherry pick a whole shitload of material this morning.
So I'm sure not a lot of people remember this. It is now considered apocalyptic in the story circuits and the gaming circuits for this cartoon. It is considered propaganda that a certain telecom communication company put out, which is actually really fun. I'm sorry, but when you have a cartoon about your game and your books, and it's so bad that you're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put this out as propaganda that this telecom communication company put out to rally people for the war that was going on at the time. So we're going to share this really quick.
All right.
This is the inner sphere. Thousands of planets colonized by humankind. Once it was united under the Starlink. But for the last 300 years, it has been consumed by savage wars. Until a new enemy appeared. Mysterious invaders known as the clans.
It was so bad that it was so bad that they had to say, you know what? This cartoon was released by Comstar, the evil telecom communication company, as a rallying cry for war in the inner sphere. So they took a show that was made that was so bad, and they said, you know what? We're not just going to ignore it. We're not going to say it's not canon. We're going to roll it into something that was used as a propaganda campaign by Comstar. So these videos went out as a propaganda campaign, but it was good. And as a kid, I loved it because I was huge into BattleTech. So if you love BattleTech,
would you like to know more?
Yeah, would you like to know more? You want to watch the episodes of BattleTech. If you love BattleTech, watch the episodes of BattleTech. But it's considered such a shit show that they kept it canon, but they made it a propaganda. They made it propaganda. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
that is absolutely brilliant.
That's good marketing. Good marketing. All right, everybody with me from the top. What rolls downstairs, a loner in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's log, log, log.
And Jester's Darth Arlene said the bad guys in Gem were the misfits. Thank you. It was the chicken, the misfits. And I was like, there was one of them that I was like, damn.
Yeah.
She's evil too. That works out even better.
I don't mind them with a little bit of a bad side. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what? I got the opportunity to talk to Conroy very briefly. I got to talk to him about Mike. Everybody knows, that he was kind enough to do that. But getting to talk to him because he said I need to know just a little bit about him. And I got to talk to him a little bit, and that was really cool.
That was nice.
That was cool. I got to talk to him before he passed away, so I'll always treasure that fact that I got to talk to him one time. I never got to meet him. In a convention or anything like that, but I did get to talk to him on the phone for all of like 2 minutes to tell him about Mike and who Mike was as a person. That was a step he didn't have to take either.
Yeah, so, but he did. Because that's the kind of guy he was.
Mahogany Draws with $5 super chat. This show needs to end with talking about the magnum opus, greatest cartoon period. It still hurts you.
Is this magnum opus? I am curious.
What are we talking about, Mahogany?
Watch it be something I don't know about.
I don't know. I don't see anything in chat from Mahogany about what he's talking about. A year later.
We may have scared him away.
No, because I know he's got a show to get ready for. Guys, we're here in 6 minutes. We're gonna shuffle everyone over to Mahogany's channel because he's got a draw stream this morning. And he's been doing great. It's been absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Get to do this each morning. What show are you talking about, Mark?
Absolutely. Does during the interim, who else out there has any honorable mentions they want to throw out there that maybe we've passed? I've probably phased over a lot that would never even come to mind, but good God.
Victor Fontaine with $9.99 super chat says Loki, awesome subject to discuss on a Monday morning. So much more enjoyable than just complaining about how bad the content is today. Absolutely. Everybody's talking about that one movie. How many times over the weekend did you get a YouTube notification and it's like, this movie bombed? Yeah, no shit. This movie's horrible. Yeah, no shit. We went and saw this movie 5 times just to tell you how horrible it was. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Honestly, dude, when I was setting this up last night, I was like, we got to talk about something fun because I'm sick and freaking tired of hearing about that one damn movie. They have promoted that one damn movie more than Disney did. Yeah. They have probably made that movie more money than Disney ever could. So, yeah. Thank you, brother, so very much.
That one that shall remain nameless. Nope, not going there. Yes, I did mention Bugs Bunny and Tweety show. Garfield and Friends too. I almost forgot about that one. Garfield.
Thank you, Victor,
Friends.
so much for that $9.99 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you, my friend. Skål!
the dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Yeah, boy, that's a dollar bill. I still don't see marketing. So
No.
we're gonna Mark the Amply Tired Exo Squad was one of the best 90s mech-based cartoons. Absolutely. I still have some of the mechs. I still have two of the mechs. I have the leader's mech, and I have the enemy commander's mech, the purple one. So I got the purple one that was the bad guys, and then I've got the green one that was the leader of the Exo Squad. So yes, both of those absolutely badass.
Yeah.
It was like I'm gonna put them in a in the aliens like loader lift thing, but it's gonna have guns and missiles and all kinds of cool shit on it.
Oh, yeah.
And they actually did that.
Mhm.
If you played ABP, I think it was ABP 2. If you played ABP 2, the PC game, ABP 2, at the end of the game, you were in a load, one of the loaders like Ripley is, but it's got a dual chain gun on one arm, and it's got a laser on the other, and it's got missiles on the shoulders.
It's got a freaking laser beam attached.
It's got a laser beam attached, and it's called they named it. It's like F around it and find out or something.
Nice.
It's a cool thing that they did that I was like, why didn't they do that in like a third movie? Why didn't we get a loader? It's like we learned, we learned our lesson. We're gonna have a chain gun, and we're gonna have a flamethrower and a laser and all kinds of crap on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have made sense. So honorable mention for Yogi Bear and Boo Boo.
Yogi, hey, boo boo! It's a
Good
picnic
job.
basket.
Good God.
one, Yogi.
Speed Racer. Okay, I don't know
Go
how
Speed
long.
Racer, go Speed
Yeah.
Racer, go
Yeah.
Speed Racer, go.
Woody Woodpecker, Felix the Cat, Superman.
Heathcliff.
Good God.
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff. Holy shit. Oh God, what was there? Okay, I don't remember how long.
Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield and Friends, when they introduced all the barnyard animals and shit. I'll tell you what, man. This holiday season, if you guys can find it out there, watch the Garfield and Friends Christmas special. It is so touching because they go visit John's family in the farmhouse, and yeah, there's some very nice tender moments there.
Roger Ramjet, Underdog, Dudley Do Right, what was the Kung Fu one? Kung Fu Hui or whatever? Hong Kong Fooey. Hong Kong Fooey. One super guy.
Wow.
Hong Kong Fooey. Faster than the human eye.
Oh my God. Holy shit. The material is just a rolling this morning. So does anybody, really quick, because I don't remember how long this went on for, but does anybody else remember the Back to the Future cartoon that was out there for a little while?
Nah, dude. I remember watching it, but I don't remember it being that good.
Well, that's probably why it didn't last that long, but
Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters, not the other Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you got to tack the real on there because that is the real animated Ghostbusters.
So they almost
Gadget. Holy shit, that show's as old as I am now.
So they almost didn't name Ghostbusters because there was a copyright problem. So once the movie came out and they decided to do the animated series, there was already another animated series that had taken the name Ghostbusters.
What?
So yeah, that's why it was called The Real Ghostbusters, because there was already a show called The Ghostbusters that had nothing to do with the Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Back to the Future cartoon was abysmal. You know what else was kind of dumb? It was animated. I think they had an animated show and a short-lived live action show. Bill and Ted.
Yes, they did.
Yep. No way. Yeah.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Good God. Oh my God. When the going get tough, he's super rough with a Hong Kong Fooey chop.
That's right.
Yeah.
Robotech.
Holy crap.
So Robotech has mechs in it from Battletech. Robotech actually has mechs from Battletech that were loaned out. The designs were loaned out.
Amazing.
So Robotech and Macros all have mechs in them that came from Battletech. He-Man and She-Ra. We brought that up earlier. Arlena, we did. I promise we did. He-Man and She-Ra. She-Ra.
if you're if you were tuning in a little bit late, you probably missed it. So check out the replay when we Loki and I reenact 45 minutes of the original Ninja Turtles movie for you. Oh my god.
MC, the MC Hammer and Friends show.
Crap. Yeah, I do remember.
Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. Hell yeah. Oh, good God, guys. There were so many good ones out there. I got to see if I can track down Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, Biker Mice from Mars, that, friggin' Wayne Gretzky, Bo Jackson, Michael Jordan cartoon. Holy shit. But yeah, good God. And I will have to crack open my Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers collection on Blu-ray and finally give that a whirl.
Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman. Yeah. And you know what's funny? I mean, we could do this every day of the week, because I know as soon as Loki and I log off, there's going to be 18 million shows that pop back in my head. So if you guys want more of this at some point, yeah, we could do that.
Didn't Gargamel sacrifice 10 male Smurfs to make one female Smurf or something?
Oh my God,
Gargamel
Steve,
made
the Smurfs cartoon. I forgot about it.
Gargamel made Smurfette. Smurfette was a plant. That's why there's only one female Smurf, because Gargamel created her. Thank you, Bearbeard Whiskers, for that $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla.
Whoa.
And what do I got? Do I have any cartoons? I don't know if I have any cartoons.
I don't know.
I don't think I have any cartoons.
You did a
Most I got is
cosplay
the
of
puppet one.
Gadget.
And that's
Hackett
kinda-
Wrench. Wow. It's cool. I kind of want to see that. No
Goonies.
reason.
How about that? Goonie Skull. Skull.
There we go. Oh, okay. I kind of forgot what that looked like. Thank you. Zero will not
The
be eating
chunk.
his breakfast this morning. Okay.
The chunk.
Squeaker Mouse did a cosplay of Gadget Hackett Wrench. Do you have any pictures you can send me? No reason. God, that's so weird. Yeah, Zero's. I almost swore. Zero's effed up in the head this morning. I think the tea is kicking in. But yeah, anyway.
What kind of tea are you drinking?
It's supposed to be calming chamomile, but reenacting Ninja Turtles with you is kind of giving it the opposite effect.
God help me.
But man, if you guys want us to continue this at some point, I'm sure we can, because there is an absolute truckload of material that I'm sure we haven't even scraped the surface of.
Said no, and I missed the big wrench I made to carry around.
That's all right. I'll give you a wrench. I got one in the back of my tool shed and shit. God, you guys have been, Zero's
What?
up the head. Never mind. So you guys have been awesome this morning. Thank you for the great,
Thank you guys.
countless moments of entertainment and energy. Because you guys do, you give me an energy that really comes in handy when we're all getting all old here and shit.
Thank you guys so much. Hopefully this has helped brighten your Monday morning.
Yeah.
I'm glad, dude. That's the best thing to see. That is the best thing to see this morning, is that it was fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. We had fun talking about it.
Oh,
obviously, cricket. You got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
I'll teach you. Because you know what? I mean, and I say this to myself all the time. Well, not all the time, but I say, Kyle, that's what I call myself, Kyle. But yeah, I'm weird.
Kurt.
Yeah, so I know we love ripping the shit out of everything and complaining and, doing all that. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to let it all go, and you just have to make yourself have some fun. And this was a lot of fun. The chat was fun. The chat was awesome. You guys were on fire. And thank you to everybody. I hope this has helped kickstart your week to an awesome start, because we couldn't do it without you.
And don't forget, Thursday morning, I will be sending out invites to get on the show. So if you want on the show, message me. It's something to be thankful for, a stream on Thanksgiving morning. Until then, guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak, friend, enter. We'll see you tomorrow for Taco Tuesday with Mexican Iron Man. Have a great one, everybody.
Bye, things.
I didn't mean you off there. I don't know what happened.
I was talking Canadian out of my head.
Yeah. I still can't understand you because the like talking and the music and all that.
Subscribe and hammer that notification bell.